3,390 pounds, a very uncommon triple hybrid Jayco 17XFD, which is a narrow body but still tandem axle, so it's a very nice towing triple hybrid here at Haylett RV. One owner, originally sold right here. They were just ready to update and upgrade, and I've always felt that when someone comes back to the place where they first bought an RV from, it says a lot about the quality of experience that they had here. Now, I am the type of fella that gets elephants out of rooms. So there's one thing I want you to know about this RV that you can't see with the naked eye. That if you ever came to visit and see the RV in person, you would detect very quickly and easily, but you can't see it. And that is that there is a slight soft area in the laminated flooring. I don't even know if it'll really even show up on camera as I walk here. Now, I mean, I can stomp all over this thing. It's not like, oh man, it's gonna fall apart or something like that. And it's also not a leak. This is what I've been around this industry a long time now, guys, and I've learned a lot about different types of construction laminated flooring. Basically, the block foam that's in this laminated floor, it comes in about 2-foot widths and it runs the length of the RV, but the studs are set every 4 feet. So in between those studs, in the middle of where those two block foam seams meet, it can buckle a little bit from high foot traffic. In a small camper like this, with no slides, when all of the foot traffic goes right through that area, it caused those two pieces of block foam to press against one another, stress one another, and buckle slightly. Now, again, obviously it's super load bearing, and frankly, I've seen very old campers with this happen that you could still walk on them. It's never going to be a situation where the floor will never be walkable. It will never cause a structural issue on the RV. It just is what it is. Now, if that concerns you, I get it. Why do you think I went way out of my way to talk about something that is, in practice, not a big deal? Because I understand that you, like me, work really freaking hard for your money. And you want to know exactly what you're buying, and you want to be confident in it, and you want to know that it's going to take care of you and it's going to last. I have full confidence in this camper. It's unfortunate that the flooring had that spot there, and it is one of those things that a lot of manufacturers have changed the way that they laminate flooring so that that doesn't happen. Because, again, there is nothing structurally wrong with it. It's just, it has a softer foot feel. You can feel where the stud is, and then in the middle you can feel where it isn't. So, I've spent 2.5 minutes making sure you are well aware of the only thing I can find on this camper that is not perfectly pleasing. Hopefully you appreciate that, and if that soft spot on the floor is a disqualifier, I get it. That's why I talked about it. But remember that you can buy with confidence from Haylett RV that we're not going to give you the runaround and the smoke screen about what is and what's not. So we will always shoot you straight here. That being said, if you're still with us, you're in for a treat, because this is late model, well kept, and these triple hybrids are hard to find. This model is actually no longer produced. The J Feather 7 series, the narrow body J Feathers, are not in production any longer as of the latter half of the 2019 model year. So, you know, it's kind of, if you were waiting for one of these next year, it's not coming out. These don't exist anymore. But you could get a good deal on a used one right here. Your front, side, and rear bed ends are all rated for 1,050 pounds, which is incredible with that aircraft cable support system. There is, let me flop this down actually, like headboard storage in a sense, or I guess footboard, whatever you want to call it, storage underneath that right there. And you can see how they put some bunk light fans and some extra lights, and they added a whole bunch of extra little accessories. Actually, those bunk light fans were not included with this RV when it was brand new, so that's an accessory somebody spent some money on. I do like this nice viewing window right here, and right below it you can see the original owner's manuals and the handy little tote bag that we provide for our customers so they can keep that stuff organized. There is storage below the dinette. The dinette can fold down into a sleeper, and I like that extra little power outlet down there. It makes, you know, keeping phones charged and things like that simple and easy. All of our cabinetry is pocket screwed, hardwood cabinet door frames, and to make accessing them easy, they are also strutted, so you don't have to, you know, duck your head under those or anything like that. Now keep in mind, as I'm doing this video, back to the flooring thing, I'm walking all over this camper. I'm not tiptoeing. You saw me kind of stomp my feet around. It's fine. It is. It's what it is, but it's fine. Now, just like there was, I called it the headboard storage under the front bed, you can see the full cabinet storage under the side bed as well. But you notice how there's like a cushion below that mattress? During the day, if you want more seating space, well, what you can do is flip that bed out of the way because it hinges in the middle and have yourself a nice little seating bench. And here in the middle, you have a combination closet, pantry, whatever you need it to be. Now, small camper like this, it is not centralized air, but that is a full 13,500 BTU AC unit, which should keep this thing pretty darn chilly if you want it to. The kitchenette is small but effective. That's the whole idea really behind the whole camper, is simple, small, but effective. And we've got a 5 cubic foot fridge, freezer. There is a freezer pocket inside. It is gas and electric, so very off-grid friendly. Very simple entertainment setup, although you could easily expand upon it since you do have that extra shelf and like pocket and whatnot up here if you want to put a TV or expand your entertainment needs. All of the lights are LED. Now what's cool is your main cabin does have a single switch, but you can click off any light individually if you're so inclined. Now all 3 beds will have their own privacy curtains, plus if you are going off-grid and you don't have access to the air conditioner, you don't have like a little portable generator or anything like that, which we also offer here at Haylett RV, mind you, you can zip down all of these hybrid bed panels and get just some crazy good airflow and very impressive views, because when you zip that down, it basically functions as something of a window. Now, the bathroom door does lock. I've started to become more conscious of that. It's surprising me how many brands don't. I guess I always kind of took it for granted. So, considering I do this for a living and I took it for granted, I think it's safe to say a lot of other people did too. I like to point those things out. Ooh, they replaced the shower head. That's a little bit nice. One of those multi-pattern sort of jobs that with an easy on-off sort of, kill switch. Now, I got the mirror here open so you can see there is a full cabinet inside of there. And you may have noticed that bottle of antifreeze sitting in it. Maybe it's not pretty to look at, but it's important, given the time of year, that you understand that this is winterized and you're not going to inherit a blown water tank. And what's especially striking to me as we step outside here is this thing has been well maintained. It really has been well maintained. The skin gleams, the decals shine, there's no fade, there's no peel. The bed ends are nice and clean and white. They didn't put it away wet. It's not moldy and spotted. It's not snagged. It's not dirty. It's the way that you want a used camper to look. This is a 7-foot wide model, but which helps with headwinds, and it helps you see around the camper. That being said, get tow mirrors, guys. Don't ever skimp on safety items like tow mirrors. The other cool thing is narrow body campers can tend to be a little bit more wiggly, but having a tandem axle will offset that. This will be an extremely nice towing little camper. We always called models like this the Rocket, because with that side bed there open, it looks like wings, looks like a rocket. Not very creative, obviously, but I don't know. It just always kind of stuck. Now, another thing that's working in the favor of this being a good towing model is the fact that you have that EqualFlex suspension system down there. It's a rubber shock dampening suspension upgrade it's standard on Jayco's, but an upgrade compared to most other little campers like this. You don't tend to see that sort of suspension on more basic, price-sensitive campers. We do have also a full black tank flush and outside utility shower complement. And all your hookups with this being so small, they're all kind of, easy to get to. It's not like you ever have to have a huge extension cord unless you're just on a really, really goofy campsite. Spare tire has never touched the ground, thankfully. Awning is power, so you just push a button, and it even has an outside TV hookup below it. So if you're looking to do some mini glamping as opposed to basic camping, you can kind of upgrade this in a couple simple entertainment ways to get you there. Short of that, guys, she's good to go. Oh, outside grill hookup as well. So you can do some cooking outside, keep the heat outdoors instead of indoors. Give us a call. If you need financing, we can help you. If you don't, we take cash. Don't you worry. We do trades and everything else too. It doesn't matter where you live, guys. We make deals happen. If you live a long way away, we'll make it worth your while. We do that all the time, even on used RVs. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.